Good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing? I just want to come on here and do a little bit of a trade recap. Kind of what I did this morning, kind of where my mind was at, kind of where I went. All right, here is. Let me go ahead and kind of just draw up. Okay, so coming into the morning, okay, here's what I was going to do. I took a long. The goal was to at least take out this high, right? And then trail all the way until this daily gap, all right? And it was pretty high probability, honestly. We were so close to hitting that till it was just not there. All right. I made a mistake, and I guess I got kind of I've been kind of getting lucky on the open longs. I've been kind of just longing off of open, or not exactly directly off of open, but once we get an inverse like this, a long off. Yeah. So I need to start waiting for retraces, and that's my thing. So this was the trade. Right here, it was a bit of a, honestly, it was more like this, because I did give enough room where it would hit my maximum daily drawdown. I think that's okay, because we could have got down to here and then came up like that, but we didn't. All right, and so yeah, that's what happened. That's what I tried to go for, and honestly, I did think, we actually had a chance. Obviously, we didn't. So what I should have done and what I should have waited for to happen is I should have waited for a retrace. We came up here in the open. We did come down and retrace, but we failed to break higher. And this is the trade I should have taken right here. Oops, hold on. I should have waited for price to retrace like it did, and then inverse or displace strongly, and then into the high. All right, so this should have been the trade. The trade should have been right here, and then I should have had like a tighter stop like this, and then with a little bit of more higher risk. All right, this would have made a lot more sense. And honestly, flatten this out to probably a 1-to-1 as well. All right, 1,000 to 1,000, something like that right here. But this should have been an easy trade if it wasn't about even like following rules. It was honestly just a learning learning lesson for me. Wait for the retrace. Don't try to jump in at open. And yeah, I mean, I thought this draw was pretty clear. That's a little unfortunate. All right, and it's the same thing that happened with last Friday. We came all the way up here, and we had the 5-minute, came down, inversed, and then entered higher. So yeah, this was just an unfortunate trade. We could have definitely made some bread off this if it did happen. And then looking short, prices just keeps going down as we speak. I just wasn't looking. Once I hate, honestly, going into the day with a daily bias and then price shows something different and then switching my bias. I honestly like having a set in stone bias, and that's because I don't want to take a trade I'm gonna regret. If I see something to me this morning, just looking we have this low. We have all these lows, right? But we haven't taken any. Every time we come down here, we don't take out them. Every time we come down here, we don't take it out. This definitely could be taken out, though, with this daily. Just a little disappointed that we at least didn't take out the high or this this gap right here. Luckily, that leaves it open for tomorrow. We inverse this 4-hour right here, so hopefully we can run down and get something done. Hopefully we can actually... This actually might be a great Asia trade, and usually I don't trade Asia, and I try to avoid it, but definitely could see something like this. We could probably get all the way down to here, or here, or here. Got these equal lows down there as well. But definitely could be a great Asia trade, actually, now that I'm seeing this, but honestly, you just gotta be doing what I'm doing. Still got $1,000 left in drawdown, and we're up $645 on this account. A small loss is not going to mentally affect me. It's not going to, make me mad and try to revenge trade. That's not something I want to do, and that's something I'm trying to stay away from. And I'm happy I took this loss today. I'm happy. It's a learning experience, and honestly, when I took that loss, I was just like, okay, I took the loss. It's whatever. Gotta move on. There's nothing I can do. And yeah, so that's what happens, and we move on. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all very much. Definitely, just looking at price action right now, definitely could take a trade tomorrow. We got FOMC on Wednesday. Again, if I see what I want to see, I will take the trade. If I don't, I will not. But I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all very much. Peace out.